Okay, so I'll show you the problem I've got. I'll just turn these on. You can see that the light went out here. I think there's just one, maybe two, I'm not sure. I think it's just one. I don't think it's actually burned out. I think it's just not got a good connection. You'll see when I take it apart. It's got to be in there just right. And I'll show you the easiest way to take these out in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I got a couple lights in my instrument cluster that have went out. I don't think they're burned out. I think they need to be adjusted a little bit, because I'll show you what I mean when I take the dash apart. And when I replaced all mine with LEDs a few years ago, but this video will be good for people who just want to put if they got one of the lights burned out and they just want to replace them with the factory incandescent ones, or if you want to replace them all with LEDs. Okay guys, so I put the top down to hopefully get the best lighting. For this job, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver, a 7mm socket, and a flat blade screwdriver. So anyway, we'll get started here. Okay, to start with, you got two 7mm bolts right down here. Take those out. You got two Phillips screws right here, or one here and the other's on the other side. One. The other one's right over here. And then there's just two like pins that are holding it in. Just pull it straight down. You can unhook this, or you can just leave it laying, which I'm just going to leave laying. It doesn't really get in the way. Or maybe I will disconnect it. There, we just disconnect it, just pull the tab out. Okay, then the surround here's got a couple, they're 7mm. You want to bring your tilt down as far as it'll go. Might have to use I think I got to use an actual ratchet for that. Okay, it's still 7mm, but you need a ratchet. Add a little extension on it. So there's one. And there's the second one. Okay, so there's a bunch of push pins around all the corners. You just got to pop them out, just gently. Pop them out. And around. I thought this come out easier than that. Okay, that came out a little harder than I remember, but anyway, just be gentle with it. It won't. Okay, so then there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 7mm screws. So anyway, so there's one. Then there's another one right here. And the other two are easy to see. You got one here and one here. Okay. So now, the first time I did this, several years ago, these scratches come because I took this all out as one piece, and it's very difficult to take out. It will come out, but you have to struggle with it pretty hard. So there's tabs. There's 2 tabs right up here. You can reach in and press down on them, and that'll bring the plastic bezel out. But then you got to get the bottom ones. So this is where you can use your flat blade screwdriver. Now, there's one clip right here. So just reach up under and just push that. Might even be able to just get your finger in it. Yeah. So I got that side started. Over this side. And it's this tab right here. Just reach your finger in. Just press it up and that'll start it. Okay, so the bottom's started. Now we're gonna get them top ones. Might have to get this one again too. So it should come out. So it comes out separately. And it actually lifts out quite easy. Like I said, when I first done it, I didn't realize this, and I took the whole thing out together, and it's so tight. That's where these scratches come from. So now there's just one connection right here. It's pretty easy. You just pop it straight out. And just be gentle and be careful not to touch the needles. It just pull it right straight out there. And you got to watch this little trip odometer thing. That there will come out with it. That's fine. Slip it out. And so it's this area here, the light's not working, so it'd be this one right here. Yeah, see, it was loose. And see, you can see where I put the LEDs and all. It just takes your standard 194s. You can just put if you just want to replace the incandescent ones, you can buy them in any hardware store. These ones here I bought off eBay. You just put them in like this. And you just turn. Now, I don't know if that fixed it or not. We'll see here. And I think these here are your signal lights. I don't know if I replaced them or not. Yeah, I did. Some people don't like using LEDs in the signal lights because they're quite bright. And I think this is the high beam one. I think I replaced them all. Yeah, I did. They're a little on the bright side, but I don't mind. So anyway, put it back in gently to make sure that the lights actually work. Slide it back in. You can line it up with these screw holes. And just don't force it. Just let it ease in. Because there's pins on there. You don't want to bend the pins. So now we can check to see if it worked yet. See, now it's all lit up. That's the thing when you're dealing with LEDs. You might have to check them 2 or 3 times because if you get the wrong polarity, they just don't work. But the LEDs look a lot better to me than incandescent. They're brighter. And I don't know if I can show you yeah. See, the headlight thing's a little on the bright side, so you might want to leave it incandescent as well as signal lights. But I replaced them all. I just wanted LEDs in the whole thing. But anyway, that was the problem. All it was, I didn't have it tight enough, and it going over a bump or something, it must have come loose. But anyway, basically this is how you'll change the bulbs if you got to burn out one or if you want to replace them all with LEDs. I replaced all the lights in the car with LEDs, like These here, these are all LEDs now. And the convertible might be different than the T-top cars, but I got these were replaced with LEDs. And even these little lights, where the little lights are in here, yeah, right there, I replaced them with LEDs also. These are a little brighter, but they're still not all that bright. I don't even know why they're there. They don't really light up very well. I replaced this with LEDs, and I replaced the ones in here with LEDs. So the whole car is all LEDs. The only one I didn't replace is there's a light in here. But it doesn't use a bulb. It uses, I can't remember now what it was, but it's not just a regular bulb, so I left that one. But anyway, so it looks like this is all working, so we'll put her back together. Okay, guys, so it's a pretty simple job if you do it right. Like I said, I think I did watch a video before I did mine, and I think the guy took it all out as one piece. And that might be why I done that. But anyway, that's where these scratches come from, so don't do that. Just take it out as one or two pieces. Okay, so when you go to put this back on, just be gentle with it. Put your trip meter thing in here like this. Just lower it down in real gentle. Watch your needles, make sure that they're not going to get caught. Sometimes that speedometer one will drop down. Okay, I think she's good. And then it'll all snap right in. Now before I start putting the screws back in, I just want to make sure, yeah, everything's lit up. Put your 7mm screws back in. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. You got to make sure they're long ones, because some of these ones are shorter. Okay, now put this bezel back in. Remember, there's 4 push pins on the bottom. So just lower it in here gently. Might have to give her a little bit of a twist. I think I know what I did last time to make this easier. This here just pops right out. Well, that'll make it easier or not. And this here screws up or turns off, I believe. I think I had this off before. But I can't seem to get it right now. I don't want to force it. Yeah, removing that little piece there helped some. Just gentle with it. Give her a little bit of a twist, yeah. And it just line up the little push pins. There. 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 Now you can see covered up most of that scratch, but there's still some there. They don't make a reproduction one at the moment, so I'm gonna, as soon as they do, I'll be replacing that. Anyway, that's pretty well it. Just replace all your screws. Your 2 shortest ones go in this one here. I guess I could have took them out with this here, not the ratchet. Snap this back into place. Okay, to finish off, just put this panel back. Plug in your remote trunk lid. And then you slide these tabs. There's 2 tabs on it. Slide them in. Your 7mm go on the bottom. Okay, guys, so that was a fairly simple job, as long as you, like I said, you separate the clear bezel from the gauge cluster itself when you go to pull it out. The great thing about replacing them bulbs with LEDs is you can also pick many different colors if you wanted to change the color of it. Anyway guys, I hope this video helps somebody out and keeps them from making the same mistake I did when I first did it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.